How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Google apparently engaging in some election engineering. It seems like they don't want Donald Trump to win yet again in 2020. Shocker, right? Now, I don't know who they do want to win, but they don't want it to be Trump. Now, this info comes from a Project Veritas Undercover video, and if you want to see that full thing, I'll link to it in the description box below. If you got about a half hour out of your day, I say check it out. In that video, there were some allegations of conservative censorship from the insider at Google. He's saying that they were censoring Dave Rubin, Steven Crowder, Prager University, Tim Pool, and others. They also have this thing called machine learning fairness, or ML fairness, and also algorithmic fairness. Now, there's a lot to quote unquote unpack here, as the cool kids would say. So I'm gonna start from the very beginning with this whole thing of machine learning fairness. According to some of the execs over at Google, including Gennai, who was talking to an undercover Project Veritas, I guess you would call it operative, and that was recorded in the video. According to her, she wants to have Google be the grand arbiter of what is correct politically, what is incorrect, what's fair, what's unfair. She's saying that since others can't do it or won't do it, Google's a big company, they're going to do it. They're going to tell you what's the right thing to see or not see. They do that by altering different things in their product. The main thing that was shown in the video was your search results or your autocomplete. They do the same thing over at Pinterest. I did a video a little while ago as well. That was a Project Veritas Undercover exclusive. Now, a thing like searching for women will yield things like women can do it. They can do anything a man can do. It's like positive affirmation, feminist type stuff. But when you search men can, you see stuff like breastfeed, have babies, menstruate, things that you probably would not be searching for normally. It's because the autocomplete results have been, according to the Google Insider, vandalized to reflect what the SJW or social justice warrior would want rather than the actual results that it should be. Okay. Another one was this whole thing of Hillary Clinton's emails. If you search in Google Hillary Clinton's emails, it should autocomplete with some things, corrupt or full PDF or something, because it's a highly searched for thing. But when you put that in the bar, there's no autocomplete. Okay. If you search Donald Trump's emails, you get plenty of things that are there, although there was never a scandal relating to Donald Trump's emails. So obviously that's been vandalized as well. They went to trends.google.com and they were able to prove it. They showed the search volume of Hillary Clinton's emails, which is pretty high compared to the almost non-existent volume of Donald Trump's emails. So we see what's going on here. The search results are being vandalized specifically for the purpose of protecting the Democrats, anybody that's not Trump, basically. All right. That's the first thing. The second thing is this thing of machine learning fairness or algorithmic fairness. There was a document that came out from Google that the insider revealed, which says sometimes accurate results are unfair in general. Like if you search for CEOs, you're going to mostly get males because males are predominantly CEOs in the world. But they say that's unfair, so they don't want you to have that. They want you to have an equal mix representation of female and male. Okay, so they're changing the search results to fit what they think is fair in the world, not accurate as far as real information that is unbiased. Now, if what the documents in the undercover video were saying are true, that puts Google in the weird situation. They're violating Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, okay, which basically says this whole thing about platform versus publisher. If they are simply a platform that is not curating specific content or publishing content, then they're protected, because let's just say somebody comes up with a website that has a thing that has false information or misleading information or biased information. Google cannot be held responsible for that because they didn't put it up there. They didn't curate that. They did not publish that. But if they are selecting certain things to be on the platform that only have their input. Now they're publishing things and they're curating things to go on their platform rather than simply being the platform. So they don't have that protection. Okay, that's why Gawker got in trouble. That's why they're no longer here, because they published the sex tape of Hollywood Hogan. Okay, if Google were to have a link to Gawker and to that sex tape, they would not be liable because they didn't put it there. They did not publish that. They did not curate that. However, if they curated it, if they published it, if they intentionally put it on their website, now you're in a whole different ballgame. Now you're in the same situation that Gawker was in with that crazy lawsuit, and you're in violation of the law. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a criminal penalty. It'll probably be civil, but I think the main thing here is that we understand that there's actual publishing going on. You're blocking content. You're downranking conservative voices on YouTube. And to get to them right quick, it's not quite 100% censorship, but it's just a matter of dampening voices. You know, rather than just letting the algorithm be fair to everyone, you want to uplift some people and suppress others. Dave Rubin is still on the platform. He's still able to get his videos out there. He's still doing very well, but he has a lot of scrutiny on his videos, and he's not able to get them out there the way that he would normally do. Now, I don't know if he's totally demonetized or what, like Steven Crowder is, but at the end of the day, it's clear that they are targeting certain people because of their stances. They don't want to have those voices be ranked up high. They want to discourage them from producing content, but they want to encourage, you know, left-leaning stuff, the Young Turks and other things. Now, before I'd been told about Section 230, and I was like, well, let's just wait about that, private company. But now I'm starting to really see what's happening. You can't be this big company using your power to, you know, change elections and program people. It's just not right. We got to protect ourselves as Americans from this. Now, I want to say this. I think it's more about the big wigs over there that put certain things into motion. Google, in my opinion, is a good company, as is YouTube, but the executives make it not good. It's the same thing as a place like California. California is a beautiful place with beautiful people, but the leadership makes it terrible. I mean, I just saw a gas tax right now on my feed that made California's gas the highest in the nation, which it already was, but now it's like solidified in that spot. So you have bad leaders. Now, I don't know what's going to happen after this video is out, because it puts Google in the bad spot. It puts YouTube in the bad spot. Will Project Veritas' video be removed from the platform? I don't really know. But at the end of the day, as I close, I don't want to say it was kind of an eye-opening thing. Well, not really. I knew that Google was curating search results for a long time. It was pretty clear. You know, it's been plenty of times where I've gone to DuckDuckGo or something, and I would compare Google to DuckDuckGo, and it will be different. If the search results are different, you know that something's going on. It should be basically the same everywhere you go. You know, the difference between search engines are maybe the user interface and some of the products they have to go along with it. But that's pretty much it. So what say you? Do you think that this video from Project Veritas and what I said were accurate? If that's your viewpoint, let me know in the comments below. Or is it inaccurate? Now, like I said, there's plenty of sources. There's documents. You have an insider. You have undercover video. They're censoring conservatives. They're censoring certain things that they don't seem as fair. You know, they want to delete autocomplete for Hillary Clinton's emails. They think it's a conspiracy theory, although there was a whole FBI investigation. How are you going to delete that and label it a conspiracy theory when there's an actual FBI investigation? Okay. James Comey, the Obama appointee, said that Hillary Clinton had some issues with corruption or whatnot, but there was not enough to actually go through with some kind of case, whether criminal or civil. He said that. So why would you see? It's about just trying to put certain people in position to win. You are engaging in election interference, in my humble opinion. The Russian Federation was seen as interfering by buying like $4,000 of Facebook ads. okay, or Google AdWords. I think it was Google AdWords because the CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai, came out and said that. So if Russians are seen as interfering with the election by buying $4 grand worth for YouTube or Google ads, then why would Google itself not be seen in that same way if they are curating search results on the world's most, or in the United States' most dominant search platform? Whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.